Pinto bean season. Good morning, this is Beet Farmin Mitch. Hope the coffee's hot. Welcome to the Red River Valley of North Dakota. A land flowing with milk and honey. You're watching Beet Farmin Mitch. So we're kind of towards the tail end of our planting season. Pretty much just have pinto and navy beans left. So I'm in the seed truck here and I'm gonna help my brother get filled. Before we plant our pinto beans, we put a weed barrier spray down called Sonolin. It's a PPI, pre-plant incorporated herbicide. So I'm gonna be driving the water truck, my uncle's gonna be in the sprayer, and we're gonna stay ahead of the pinto bean planters and put some chemical on. So we got our international HX and our 42-foot drop deck Demco. She's a bit of a long load on some of these country roads, so you gotta take her easy, but she holds some water, which is nice. 6,500 gallons if it's plumb full. And there's our sprayer guy. So it's probably hard to see from the camera, but it's a yellow herbicide. You can see it's really got a yellow color to it. And back to that whole PPI, pre-plant incorporated, so that means that we're gonna have to do tillage. So after we spray it, we will cultivate and pack this field, and then we also have a multi-weeder packer combo, and then we're gonna run that after the cultivator and packer, and then that's gonna be our seed bed. The coil packers are nice because they help seal the moisture in. We just had some good rains, but we have a nice week ahead and we don't wanna lose all our moisture. So we're gonna make sure we pack that seed bed good and firm and get our pinto beans in the moisture. Coffee time. Being able to use these bulk chemical totes and haul a lot of water on this Demco trailer has been awesome. The tanks are advertised $32.50 each, 3,250 gallons. Probably call them 32. So you got two of them, so that's 6,400. Got the nice wide tires on the sprayer. Works good for floating across. Time to go get water. And now we weigh it. So you can see this clear tube, that shows how full it is. Looks like we're on that 1,600 gallon mark. So when the back tank's full, I'll close that valve and finish filling up this one. They're both filling right now, but this one will fill up first. That one's at about 1,000. Nice little water station here. So this is the fill spot on our trailer. That's the back tank. This is just kind of a general open close for the fill. That goes to the front tank, and then this goes to the sprayer fill. So then we got our two cones here. That goes through our pump and to the hose reel. Clean water available from the tank here. Always nice to have if you ever get your pans, get a little chemical residue or something. It's nice to have that available. Light for the night sprays. And our chemicals. So this is S-metachlor, that's some micronutrients, and that's ethylfluoride or Sonolin. Strap everybody down good there. And the pump hooks right up to the cone, so you don't have to mess around too much with nozzles and moving things around. $32.50, but it's pretty much $3,200 because I usually don't fill it off till the lid blows off. And you got some undercarriage storage under here. We picked this trailer up last year and kind of put it together how we like it. It's been nice to have. So the weather looks good this week, so hopefully we can hammer down and get the rest of the crop in. So this here is actually an air valve that connects to the trailer air supply. So after we're done filling, we can blow all the water out of the hose reel. Otherwise it gets really heavy with that 3-inch hose. And almost disappearing. When it disappears, I'll slowly close this valve. Looks like we only got like 400 gallons left to fill in the front. So we'll finish filling and head back to the next field for the sprayer to fill. But I just want to say thank you for watching. Please be sure to send a like and to subscribe. That greatly helps the channel grow. And of course, I appreciate every viewer. Thank you. Good to go. You don't want to leave that hose hooked up and take off because it's not like a gas station where it'll disconnect. You'll rip something apart. Wide turns is the name of the game with this trailer. Nice thing about this International HX, it's kind of a heavy duty truck. So you got plenty of power to pull this thing because it's pretty heavy when it's full. Still spraying. Okay, where's my little buddy?
How are you?
We're hanging in there, staying busy. Loading up another 5,000 gallons. Okay, I wore my real wedding ring today. Usually I wear my silicone one during the week. But I'm sure we'll still go home with this finger at the end of the day. So we put these nice wide tires on for when we aren't going in between rows. Like right now we're just spraying on a bare field before we even work it or plant it. So these nice wide tires help to spread the compaction out. So we're actually caught up spraying with the planters right now. So we got to work the chemical in, and that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go hop on our quad track, our old STX 450 that's got 14,000 hours with our 70-foot Summers super weeder, multi-weeder on it, and run that. Running the quad track. 14,600 hours. On a 70-foot multi-weeder. Now that's an implement. So these are Danish S-tines on there. For some reason you guys like it when I talk about Danish S-tines. And I like talking about Danish S-tines too. They're a good spring tillage tool. They are light on the soil. They don't work it too deep. And they got a little spring action. So you got your 4 bars of Danish S-tines, and then you got your 5-bar harrow in the back. It leaves for a good smooth seed bed behind. We'll still end up using like a cultivator and a packer here. It's nice to kind of pack it down. It's a little loose still, but it does a good job. Especially when we're trying to incorporate a pre-plant herbicide, it's nice to get it mixed in pretty good. So you can see the fertilizer here, and this is sprayed, and then this is worked. So the fertilizer gets mixed in good, and so does the herbicide. Creates a good weed barrier. What that herbicide does is it prevents weed seeds from germinating. So basically they just won't germinate. But pinto beans and navy beans and sunflowers can still germinate with that chemical. And the STX 450 still giving her smoke. 14,600 hours. But let's keep moving. Time to fold up and head back to the yard. So these pins here block the wing.
We can go for a little while here.
So, as usual, thank you for watching. This is Beet Farmin Mitch, and don't forget to keep it sweet.